Okay, this is going to be a one-handed waist strap transfer on the hard side, which is your left side. And these are a little bit more involved, but what it's going to look like is something like that when you're done. Try to get it smooth one more time for you. There you go. And what you're going to need to know this trick is obviously your 4-beat waist strap, which is there. And if you haven't watched the tutorial on the one-handed waist strap tutorial on the easy side, or waist strap transition or transfer on the easy side, then watch that first and learn that one first, because that one's easier. You're also going to want to know how to catch your poi in your left hand and keep it going. Which, if you don't know how to do those, watch my augmented 5-beat video and come back once you can catch it there and rotate it over. And that's explained in the augmented 5-beat video. And I'll be posting a video on this soon. Probably not today, but soon. You're going to want to be at least a little bit proficient or aware of a one-handed 2-beat with your right hand. And that's a meteor trick that will help you profusely, and this will help you greatly. And those look like that. And I'll post a video on that too. It's kind of a meteor trick. If you've ever spun staff, then you can probably get that one down pretty quick. At least know the feeling of it. There is a tutorial online, not by me, but if you search YouTube for it, I'm sure you'll find them. But okay, if you know all that, or if you've at least worked with it, then you're going to want to start trying these. And, wow, I did that wrong, but what you want to do is get into your 4-beat waist strap and wait until you're on your right hand side. And when you're on your right hand side, you want to slip your left poi head into where your thumb meets your right hand. This is a little bit different than what I normally tell you to do, because it's an odd transition right there. Usually you would switch into your right hand on that side. For these, you really have to do it with your left. So it's really going to help you if, as you're spinning your waist strap, at some point, if you hold your poi like this, or if you wrap it, however you wrap it, whether it's there, or most people have it between their pointer finger and their thumb. You want to be spinning and switch that down to maybe there. Or as you're spinning, switch it down to like there. Whatever you're comfortable with, because your other poi head is going to, or your other poi handle is going to be right here. And you aren't going to want them touching. It'll make things a little bit more difficult. So I hope that you can see that. And that transfer is going to happen right as your right hand kind of wraps around your left hand. And that's when you're doing the 4-beat. So you're going to want to get into the waist strap. Whoop. And watch for that point. So your left poi will be coming up and your right poi will be going down. And you're going to let that motion catch into the gap, catch into the space between your thumb and your pointer. And I would practice just getting right there and letting that spin around once. And just getting that feeling down. Going like that. The next part of this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. And that's to keep your poi looking even and looking smooth. You really have to do one little 2-beat with your left hand. That's going to look like that. I'll back up. Hopefully you guys can see it better like this. There you go. And to do that, you'll look at my Meteor video whenever I post it for the terminology, but if your poi are like this, with the one that was in your right hand down, the one that was in your left hand up, this is going to be your thumb poi, your top poi, one that was in your left hand, and the one that was in your right hand is going to be your pinky poi. That's what I'm going to call them. You're going to want to let your thumb lead behind you, and then your thumb come back in front of you. It'll be the first poi to cross on both sides. And once it crosses back in front, I usually catch that poi with my left hand again. So right like that. And I know that they weren't too separated there, but you get the idea. There you go. And again, just like the easy side video, you can also, and this is a little bit more difficult, but you can extend these up